following is a Jackass Nation production. Subscribe to us on Podbean at jackassnation.podbean.com.
Man, this beat is tough. Coming to you from the Kayfabe studio in Highland Park, Texas. He was born in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. Raised by Wilson Fisk on the streets of Hell's Kitchen, New York, and did his studies in FABOLOUS Sin City, Las Vegas. He's straight out of Compton and brought to you in part by the Offshoots Network. He's pro wrestler, four-time MPX Tag Team Champion, writer, podcaster, bringing you his opinions on film, TV, professional wrestling, sports, and everyday life. He is the Jersey Jackass, B to the C. And you're listening to It Is What It Is with the Jackass. On tonight's show, a summer movie preview. And now, your host, the Jackass.
Yo, 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 yo. It is what it is. And what it is it is what it is. With the Jackass, this is your host, the one, the only, the Jersey Jackass, coming to you live from the Kayfabe studio. Hit me up on social media at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. That works on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, as well as Facebook. Holla at me. Let me know what's going on. This is episode 86 of It Is What It Is. We are nearing 100. We are 14 episodes away. And this has been a wild and crazy ride. I have really enjoyed it. Really excited to keep going and keep giving you all the content that I possibly can. Today we are talking, it is our summer movie preview right here on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you all. For those of you who are not Star Wars fans, May the 4th is a special Star Wars holiday because of obviously how it sounds. May the 4th, may the Force be with you, and all that stuff. So, speaking of, we have a very special brand new show starting up. I don't know the name of it. I know that I'm on it. I know that it's coming to you live starting tonight at, I believe, 6 o'clock Central. From Nerdvana. It will be the Mad Zach Marchand, Coach Matt, LA, and myself. We're talking Star Wars, as always. So what exactly it's going to entail, I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. Where can you find it? I don't know. Just follow me on social media at RealJackassBC, and I will put out some, when I figure out exactly how it's going down, you'll be able to watch it there. It is going to be video. You'll be able to check it out live. So you could join in, you could talk with us, you can even come up to the studio, Nerdvana in Frisco, and watch us record live and have some drinks and meet the cast and all that good stuff. So those are some cool things you're going to want to check out. Another really cool thing that you're going to want to check out is Loot Crate, and this month we salute those that stand up for others, whether they're protecting the galaxy, the world, or just the neighborhood. All hail the Guardians. With items from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars, Destiny, and the Goonies. And as always, it will include your monthly t-shirt and pen. This is a box of loot that you're not going to want to miss. Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service which provides boxes of geek and gaming related merchandise to everyone out there for a nominal fee. And this month, you can get a discount on your box of loot just by checking out our promo code. Go to lootcrate.com/SCNSlive and put in the promo code SCNSlive at checkout, and you will get a 10% discount on your first box of loot. You do not want to miss out on this. You want to see some of the cool stuff that you can get in Loot Crate? Go to youtube.com/SCNSlive and check out our unboxing videos where we unbox all sorts of different boxes of Loot Crate. Check this stuff out, guys. You're going to love it. You are not going to be disappointed. Hey, check it out, guys. I want to talk to y'all. So I had a pretty obnoxious thing to deal with this week. A couple months ago, my surround sound in the Kayfabe studio went out. And for those of you who don't know me, most of you do at this point if you're listening to the show, y'all know that I love movies and that I'm always watching something. I'm always going through film. And so I have a whole theater set up here at the Kayfabe studio, and I had awesome surround sound. But the surround sound, it crapped out on me. It was too old. It was done for. And and y'all knowing me, being the cheap jackass that I am, I tried to find ways around buying a whole brand new system, because a brand new system is about $500 some odd, and I just didn't want to spend it. I got too much to go through in the coming months. I got to be out in LA a whole lot for different interviews and conventions and different things like that. So that said, there was a lot of other stuff that I had that I wanted to do, and so I didn't want to spend all that money on a brand new surround sound system. So I tried to finagle one. I tried to work, see if anyone online was selling one that I knew. Found one on Craigslist, so I went and pick it up. Now this was all the way out on the north side of Plano, and I live here in Dallas in Highland Park. So for those of you who know Dallas very well, getting from Highland Park to North Plano at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is no easy feat, all right? But I went out there. I made the trek. It took me about an hour to get all the way through the traffic and get out to this person's house. $50. They sold me a nice little surround sound. Got it back. Got it all plugged in. All up and running. And guess what, guys? 3 of the speakers did not work. Now, it wasn't the guy's fault. He wasn't trying to screw me or nothing like that. He just hadn't used it in a long time. I sent him a message back. I said, hey, man, these don't really work. He said, well, shoot, I didn't know that. I'm not trying to sell bad stuff. So he told me to bring it on back to him and he'll give me my money back. So I took it on back, made the trek back out. It was a lot easier to do at 7:30 at night than it was at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But I got out there, dropped it off, got my money back. The next day he had actually messaged me and said that he had figured it out and got them all working. All the speakers were working. So if you guys want a surround sound for a very cheap price, $50 online, dude's name was Andy. Matter of fact, I probably shouldn't give his number out in the middle of a podcast. But go on Craigslist, look up surround sound. Dude is named Andy. His phone number's on there. It's a silver system, Panasonic. It was really good. I just, by the time the story had progressed, which is why I didn't get it. But so when after I had taken it back to him, I went up and I bought I found a sound bar for about $40. I'm like, all right, cool. This one sounds good. We'll try this out. So I bought it, brought it back to the house, hooked it up. My TV itself was louder than that sound bar. So I said, well, this ain't going to work. Took that back to Best Buy. Dropped that off. Found a new system for $100. Didn't come with speakers. It was just the bass system. So I'm like, okay, well, let's try that. Brought it home, plug it into my speakers. Well, my speakers were not compatible with that system. So once again, we're taking that back, and now we're searching some other places. We're on the way home. I say, fuck it, I'll just stop by Walmart and see what Walmart has. Found a system for $150. Now, it's nothing special. It's not as big and as fantastic as a brand new $500 one would be, but it does get the job done. It's not as perfect a surround sound, but it is loud coming at you from the screen. So that works. It's working out for me. I'm liking it. I've been watching the Marvel Cinematic Marathon, prepping for Guardians of the Galaxy tonight on it. So it has been working, and I have been enjoying it. But man, I tell you what, that was an adventure trying to get that all done. But finally got me one. Finally works. We are all good to go. So anyway, guys, something else that I want to talk to y'all about is my brand new logo. What do you guys think? Have you seen it? It's pretty cool. It was put together by a good buddy of mine named The Mad Zach Marchand. You definitely want to check him out on Facebook and whatnot. Good guy. Mad respect to him. And I was really excited to see that he could put that awesome logo together for me. And definitely something pretty damn cool. So hope you guys like it. Let me know on Twitter. Use the hashtag IiWiIJA to join the conversation. And let me know what you think about that awesome awesome logo. Sorry, guys. Got distracted there as I was pulling up some really cool information here. I'm pulling up a show going down this weekend. That is MPX Agony of Victory. Last week at MPX Exile, Stephen Kirby lost the tag team championship, or not the tag team championship, the MPX championship to the Maleficent Maliko. Man, that clown is creepy. I was there to watch it, and man, was it! I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was absolutely creepy. It really was. That dude is insane. He put Kirby in a what do they call a coffin and rolled him up out of there. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but. Everything's going on is there's still a war between Kenny Steele and DTF. Even if they win, they will pay the price. It is a taped fist match between DTF's Brett McKenzie and superstar Kenny Steele. Main event this Saturday night at Agony of Victory. Oof, that one's going to be brutal. Not only that, Taylor Jett is taking on classy Max Sterling. To say that this match will offer us a style clash is an understatement. Peace, love, and high flying versus class, style, and manicured perfection. Taylor Jett and Max Sterling for the first time at MPX. John Famous is back to the MPX Arena at 510 Harwood Road, Bedford, Texas, 76021. Looking to rebound from this past week's loss to Michael Schaefer, Noby Bryant asked GM Nigel Rabbit for another shot at the Prospect Champion. While he didn't get that opportunity, he is faced with a more traditional opponent, and that's John Famous. He's looking to make a huge impact back at MPX with the MPX Addicts and Noby Bryant in his path. Don't forget to check it out. Tickets are on sale right now, and it is signed. My MPX Tag Team Championship is on the line when the Radical Athletes say they will defend their championship against anyone, and they have new challengers. Marcus Rose brings in his near 500-pound gun show with him to look to take my MPX Tag Team Championship. Together, these two are known as Guns and Roses, and Dante and Ty will be at a severe size disadvantage in this match. Will the Radical Athletes retain, or were we looking at Marcus Rose's victory promo in our future? I'm pulling for the Radical Athletes. They are my boys. Mad respect to them. And we have worked all week to get a match signed, and it is officially signed. The only way we can make it is to make it a number one contenders match. The winner will face the MPX champion on May 13th, and it's the main event. Mike Fox taking on the complex killer Jason Silver. Fox was adamant that he only would compete if this leads to an MPX championship match, and we made sure that the other contender was coming in hot. Both men were winners at Exile. Fox won the All-Star match, making Barrett Brown tap, and Silver defeated Orange Cassidy. So they are both in line for a shot. So who walks away with the title shot? We'll have to wait and see. Friend of the show, MPX Prospect Champion, the Kingsman, Michael Schaefer, has one title defense down and 3 to go. Then he can cash it in for an MPX Championship match anytime he wants. But this Saturday night, he has a title defense against one half of Punch Drunk Love, Baby D. Will MPX's most popular athlete be able to topple the Kingsman and become Prospect Champion? Find out this Saturday. So, MPX, the Agony of Victory, goes down this week. Definitely one you're going to want to check out. And we're going to have to talk a little bit of shit real quick, guys. I know I have been promoting VIP a lot lately because there is a VIP contender, or not contender, but he's a manager named Heavy B. He seems to be a nice guy. He's a good-looking fella. And he helps promote LL Cool K, who seems to be a nice guy. I do not know these guys. I'm just a fan of their work, and I am not Heavy B. True story. But this past weekend, I've been really hyping up, or for this past weekend, I was really hyping up the King of the South tournament, where they had a big, giant battle royal representing all the South promotions. That was the gimmick of the Battle Royal. They wanted all promotions of the South to be represented, which is a word. Definitely is. Don't doubt me on that. I know words because I'm smart like that. But it went down. It was probably a hell of a show. I don't know what happened because I got kind of mad after I'd already posted last week's show. They put out a image with all the contenders that were in the show, or that were in the Battle Royal, and it said, where they were representing and what promotion they were representing, and again, to keep in mind, this is something they wanted to promote everyone in the South, all South promotions. Well, I looked at that entire list. And there was not one representative from Metroplex Wrestling. Not a single one on the show. In the Battle Royal. How are you going to represent all the South promotions and not MPX? The promotion that runs most consistently more than anybody. You're not gonna bring anyone from there. That's kind of messed up, Keith. K-Row, I'm not happy with you. And this is not something that I won't say to K-Row's face. I've actually sent him a message that, hey man, that's not cool that y'all didn't put no one from MPX on there. So definitely something that was quite disappointing to see. And they even had wrestlers in there that they could have announced them as representing MPX. Instead, they tagged him on other promotions for some odd reason. Why I'll never understand. But it is what it is. Take that with you however you would like. But that's all I got to say on the topic. Just know that I am not very happy about the situation. All right, guys, this has been the long enough intro as is. We got a really long episode. I am giving away a digital copy of Split. Do not forget that. We're going to give it away at the end of the show, right after box office predictions. Shout out to everyone who used the hashtag IiWiIJA to let us know your most anticipated films of the summer, or where you commented on Facebook or wherever you did. Mad love to everyone that helped out, and someone will be winning a digital copy of Split. So get ready for that. As of right now, we're going to take our first commercial break, and then we're going to come back with the summer movie preview. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Dr. Jordan Hart, and I am the owner and sole doctor at Athletic Edge Chiropractic. And at Athletic Edge, we offer a variety of services to help you basically be the best that you can be. So we are a chiropractic office. We offer full chiropractic services, including extremity work, as well as a variety of soft tissue techniques and deep tissue laser therapy. So if you're in need of some body work, give me a call, 214-883-9550. My email is drhartdfw@gmail.com.
All right, it is time to jump into it. It is that time of the year again. Ladies and gentlemen, the summer movie season is officially upon us, beginning tonight. I don't know about y'all, but I am overly excited for this. It's going to be... I love summer movies, man. They're always so fun to go to. There's always something new every single week. And I am over the moon about the opening movie tonight. We get Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Releases today. I will be seeing it tonight. I'm hyped and ready for it. Set to the backdrop of the awesome mixtape number 2, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 continues the team's adventures as they traverse the outer reaches of the cosmos. The Guardians must fight to keep their newfound family together as they unravel the mysteries of Peter Quill's true parentage. Old foes become new allies, and fan-favorite characters from the classic comics will come to our heroes' aid as the Marvel Cinematic Universe continues to expand. Man, I've been really excited for this one. It's not like one of my most anticipated, although it should be because the first one was so damn good. But everyone in it, I love the cast. I love their chemistry. I love everything they've done, and I love who they've added. Bringing in your boy Kurt Russell as Ego the Living Planet to be Star-Lord's father. That's pretty cool. Sylvester Stallone will be part of it. And getting a lot more from Michael Rooker's Yondu is really cool because he was one of my favorite parts of the first one. So the thing that kind of nixes me on it a little bit, just a little, now I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but it's Baby Groot. Now, I love Baby Groot as much as the next person. All right, Baby Groot's very cute. Baby Groot's pretty awesome. But I want grown Groot. I want badass Groot. So yes, Baby Groot's gonna be cool, and I'm ready to see it. But let's not keep going too much with Baby Groot. Let's let it sail. Let's move forward. So. But that's what you get tonight. Next week is King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. When the child author's father is murdered, Voldegon, played by Jude Law, Arthur's uncle, seizes the crown. Robbed of his birthright and with no idea who he truly is, Arthur, played by Charlie Hunnam, comes up the hard way in the back alleys of the city. But once he pulls the sword from the stone, his life is turned upside down and he is forced to acknowledge his true legacy, whether he likes it or not. This is a Guy Ritchie film, which you can tell probably because Jude Law's in it. But it's been a little for me. The trailers have been a little off and nothing seems to stand out too much. I will be there to see it, but I'm not looking forward to it a lot. I'm like, okay, this one's going to happen. I got an opportunity to go to the press screening and I actually ended up turning it down. So I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm cool. I got some other stuff I need to do that it's more important than this. So, that's how that goes. It could be good. Who knows? We'll wait and see. I like Guy Ritchie. I think his style is really cool. I think he can pull out something good. So we'll see. Perhaps this is something that, where the trailers just don't look good, but in actuality, it's going to turn out all right. Also on May 12th, we have Snatched, starring Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn. After her boyfriend dumps her on the eve of their exotic vacation, impromptu dreamer Emily Middleton, played by Schumer, persuades her ultra-cautious mother Linda, played by Goldie Hawn, to travel with her to paradise. Polar opposites, Emily and Linda realize that working through the differences as mother and daughter is unpredictable, hilarious fashion. In unpredictable, hilarious fashion, is the only way to escape the wildly outrageous jungle adventure that they have fallen into. Look, I love Goldie Hawn. And I think Amy Schumer was great in, what's it called? That last one she was just in there with John Cena. I forget what it's called. I thought she was great in that. But this looks terrible. It looks like absolute garbage. I'm not looking forward to see this. I probably will actually wait until Redbox for this one. So, this is definitely not going to be one that I am rushing out to see by any means, guys. Maybe y'all are, but me personally, not one that I'm jumping up and down about. Alien Covenant hits theaters the final week of not the final week, but the next week in May. ready, excited. This is going to be awesome. Ridley Scott is back. I will be watching my Alien marathon, which will start with, actually, my Alien marathon is actually the Alien vs. Predator marathon. It starts with Predator, then you go to Predator 2, and then you go to Predators, and then AVP, then AVPR, and then Prometheus. Then I will go see Alien Covenant, and then in the week completing, I will rewatch the Alien films, or at least up till Aliens, because that's, those are the best too. But let's see here. So Alien Covenant is bound by a remote planet on the far side of the galaxy. The crew of the colonial ship Covenant discovers what they think is an uncharted paradise, but it is actually a dark and dangerous world whose sole inhabitant is a synthetic David, played by Michael Fassbender, survivor of the doomed Prometheus expedition. Yep. There you go. That looks really cool. I'm really excited to see that the sequel to Prometheus is more Alien than it is Prometheus. So that's awesome to see. The trailers for this have been incredible. It looks a lot of fun. It looks like everybody's going to die. It looks violent. It looks like the Alien that we want to see again. So I'm definitely over the moon, enjoyed, and excited for this one. The posters, there's that poster of like all the aliens attacking the one person and whatnot, and it's kind of like a feeding frenzy in there, and man, that's something I want to hang up in my room, man. Like, real talk, it's that cool. But Alien Covenant is going to be awesome. As well, that week you get Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. Greg convinces his family to take a road trip to attend his great-grandmother's 90th birthday as a cover for what he really wants, to attend a nearby gamer convention. Unsurprisingly, things do not go according to plan, and the Heffley family antics ensue. It's a family road trip attended to Meemaw's 90th birthday party goes hilariously off course thanks to Greg's newish scheme to finally become famous. Well, guys, I have not seen any of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid films, and I don't think this will be the first one that I will see, but I bet there's one or two of you out there that might be checking it out. It's probably going to make itself a little bit of money. We will wait and see what the box office holds for that. I think it's an acceptable franchise there, so who knows. All right, and then we finish May out with two rather big ones. The Rock, Zac Efron, and Alexander Daddario are Baywatch. Baywatch follows the devoted lifeguard Mitch Buchanan, played by The Rock, as he butts head with a brash new recruit, played by Zac Efron. Together they uncover a local criminal plot that threatens the future of the Bay. And we just can't have that. That's why you gotta bring in the Baywatch. This looks hilarious, guys. I've only watched the first trailer because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. And I might be a little bit biased because it's The Rock, and y'all know how much I love The Rock. So I'm over the moon, excited, and ready for Baywatch. It's going to be absolutely insane and incredible and looks hilarious. Cannot wait for this one. But even bigger than Baywatch, on the 26th, the 26th, we are thrust into an all-new adventure. A down-on-his-luck Captain Jack Sparrow finds the winds of ill fortune blowing strongly his way when a deadly ghost sailors, led by the terrifying Captain Salazar, played by Javier Bardem, escapes from the Devil's Triangle, bent on killing every pirate at sea, notably Jack. Jack's only hope of survival lies with the legendary Trident of Poseidon, but to find it, he must forge an uneasy alliance with Karina Smith, played by Kaya Scodelario, a brilliant and beautiful astronomer, and astronaut, like there's astronauts at that point in time, astronomer, and Henry, played by Brenton Thwaites, a headstrong young sailor in the Royal Navy. at the helm of the Dying Gull, his pitifully small and shabby ship. Captain Jack seeks not only to reverse his recent spate of ill fortune, but to save his very life from the most formidable and malicious foe he has ever faced. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Men Tell No Tales. Real talk. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Now, the fourth one on Stranger Tides is not one of the better ones. I think it was actually the weakest of all of them. But that's not to say that I don't like all the other films. I love them. This is one of my favorite franchises. I love Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, and I'm really excited for this film. I've been excited since the day they announced it. I think it's going to be awesome. I think I'm going to go in there and I'm going to love it. I understand that these are not like the best movies, but I have so much fun with them. They're so entertaining to me, and I am over the moon. I cannot wait to watch Javier Bardem's character now. I've had some issues with the trailers. I thought the first trailer added some comedy in when it shouldn't have been in there. Even though it was going to be a hilarious movie, I just think it did not work in that trailer in particular. The moment where he's like, Will you tell him that? Will you tell him for me? It just didn't work for me, but that has not deterred my excitement for this film. So I'm excited for Pirates of the Caribbean. I know there's a lot of people that say these movies need to stop. I don't care what you say. I'm over the moon, ready for Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's do it. All right, now, before we jump into our next commercial break, I completely forgot another film that is being dropped on May 12th. It will hit theaters as well as Amazon. That's right, it is an Amazon film. It is called The Wall, and it stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, a.k.a. Kick-Ass, and John Cena. It is directed by Doug Liman, and when two soldiers are pinned down by an Iraqi sniper with nothing but a crumbling wall between them, their fight becomes as much of a battle of will and wits as it is of lethally accurate marksmanship. Now we know John Cena is not the greatest actor. He's really found a niche in comedy, but I'm really looking forward to this. I think it looks really good. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson is really going to be a shining star here as time moves forward and whatnot. So I love Doug Liman. I think he's a great director. Edge of Tomorrow was awesome. So I'm definitely excited about The Wall. All right, guys, let's jump into a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to talk June.
Hey Jackass Nation fans, this is Trey from The Offshoots. If you can, please go subscribe to The Offshoots Network, where you'll be able to pick up shows like the one you are currently listening to. Plus you'll get The Offshoots, The Nigel Rabbit Show, Bootleg Radio, The Lucha Lounge with Steve DeMarco, Talking Smack with Christopher Hayden, and so much more coming down the pike. As we grow, we want you to grow with us. Please go subscribe.
All right, so next up on our list, we're moving into June, where we will be getting Captain Underpants, the first movie, or the first epic movie. This is not one that I'm looking forward to, guys. It's coming out first week of June 2nd. It's got some stuff, some stiff competition, but two overly imaginative pranksters named George and Harold hypnotize their principal into thinking he is a ridiculously enthusiastic, incredibly dim-witted superhero named Captain Underpants. Looks very kiddie. Doesn't look like it's one that I'm going to enjoy at all, despite the fact that Kevin Hart is doing a voice in it, which y'all know I love Kevin Hart. But I'm probably not going to be catching this one in theaters. I'll probably try and hit it up on Redbox or HBO or something like that when it does. Because that week on June 2nd, there's something else hitting theaters that is much more important, something I am much more excited to see. And it is one that has the Amazonian princess warrior Diana, who has left her lush tropical island to dwell in our urban cityscapes of glass and steel. Tutored in the ways of the Greek warriors and outfitted with incredible gifts the goddess bestowed upon her people, She becomes Paradise Island's emissary. There we go. Emissary to civilization. What is that I'm talking about? That's Wonder Woman, guys. That's right. The fourth film in the DCEU is ready to hit screens, and this is one that I've been ready for because I think it's going to be really good despite my hesitations with Gal Gadot. Y'all know that I don't think that Gal Gadot can carry a film on her own, which is why I don't understand why they casted her as Wonder Woman. I was like, if you're going to cast someone who's not, a trained, well-known actress, someone who you're just going to cast someone who's, a model or can somewhat act, has been in a couple films. I don't understand why they didn't do Gina Carano, but who knows? Obviously, they saw something, and we will finally find out. I hope to be proven wrong. I did enjoy her in BVS. However, she didn't really do anything. Nothing in that movie made me think, yeah, she could carry her own film. So that's why I'm still hesitant toward this. And I'm hoping to be proven wrong. I think the movie's going to be good. I just think it's going to be good because of the supporting cast around her that are going to help her carry this film. And maybe going forward, that's what they do with all the other ones. If she really can't hold a film on her own, which I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But I think audiences are going to love this one. I don't think it's going to get the same hate that the majority of the DCEU films has got. I think this one will be one of the first ones that audiences and critics alike both, love. Again, not for her performance, but I just, if I look at Wonder Woman, I think I should look at whoever the actress is and say, you know what? And I'm not one of those people that say, oh, she's not hot enough. She's pretty damn hot. But if I look at Wonder Woman, I should say, you could kick my ass. And when I look at Gal Gadot, I don't get that feeling. I don't get that you're a badass feeling. I get that you're really hot. I don't see you as... And she might be able to kick my ass. She was in the Israeli army, so perhaps she can. But she does not look like she should kick my ass. And if you're looking at Wonder Woman, I think Wonder Woman, you're going to have someone that you know or that you look at and you go, yeah, you're going to kick my ass. Next up on June 9th, it'll be the next week after Wonder Woman. We're getting The Mummy, the first film from the Universal Monsters cinematic universe, so to say, thought to have safely entombed in a crypt deep beneath the unforgiving desert, the ancient queen, played by Sofia Boutella, whose destiny was unjustly taken from her, is awakened in our current day, bringing with her malevolence grown over millennia and terrors that defy human comprehension. This one looks good, guys. I'm ready for the Universal Monsters Cinematic Universe. This is something I've wanted for a really long time. I love the Brendan Fraser mummies, but I'm really looking forward to what this film represents. The film represents a new cinematic universe that is going to be ever growing. We got Dr. Jekyll in there, and that means it's going to lead to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm mostly excited for a new Frankenstein film, which I think Javier Bardem is going to be playing into. So that's really exciting to me. I can't wait to see where this world goes and who their thread that runs through all of them are. Will it be Tom Cruise's character? Is he some kind of descendant of, Van Helsing? Who knows? Or is it going to be Dr. Jekyll that kind of goes through all the films? Really excited. June 9th, it hits theaters. Going to be an awesome film, if you ask me. Alright, so the next week out, right after The Mummy, we have Cars 3, blindsided by a new generation of blazing fast racers. The legendary Lightning McQueen, voiced by Luke Wilson, is suddenly pushed out of the sport he loves. To get back in the game, he will need the help of an eager young race technician, Cruz Ramirez, with her own plan to win, plus inspiration from the late fabulous Hudson Hornet, and a few unexpected turns, proving that number 95 isn't through yet, will test the heart of the champion in the Piston Cups Racing's biggest stage of them all. The Cars franchise has not been one of my favorite Pixar franchises. I was late to the game to the first one. I ended up really enjoying the first one. Didn't really care much for the second one or the spin-off Planes or, subsequent free sequels and whatnot. Excuse me. But, they're good. They make money. They sell a lot of merchandise. So it's understandable that the franchise is going to continue on no matter what. So probably won't be catching this one in theaters, but I know a lot of you out there will. Next up as well on June 16th is Rough Night. 5 best friends from college, played by Scarlett Johansson, Kate McKinnon, Jillian Bell, Ilana Glazer, and Zoe Kravitz, reunite 10 years later for a wild bachelorette weekend in Miami. Their hard partying takes a hilariously dark turn when they accidentally kill a male stripper. Amidst the craziness of trying to cover it up, they ultimately are brought closer together when it matters the most. This could be funny. This could be hilarious. I've only watched one trailer for it because I didn't want to spoil any of the jokes. I love ScarJo. She has some good comedic timing that you don't really notice. It's very subtle in the Marvel films. So I think this could be really funny. I think Kate McKinnon's hilarious, and I love Zoe Kravitz. The other two girls, I'm not, I don't know that well, but excited. I think it could be funny. So I'll definitely be in theaters catching that one probably that week instead of Cars 3. Now the next week on June 23rd, we have the 5th installment of Michael Bay's Transformers franchise, which is The Last Night. Humans are at war with the Transformers, and Optimus Prime is gone. The key to saving the future lies buried in the secrets of the past and is hidden in the history of the Transformers on Earth. Now it's up to the unlikely alliance of Cade Yeager, Mark Wahlberg, and Bumblebee, as well as an English Lord, Anthony Hopkins, and an Oxford professor played by Laura Haddock to save the world. Alright, some of these trailers have looked like absolute garbage, but some of the trailers have looked okay. So I honestly don't know what to expect from this. I don't know what to think about it. Is it going to be Transformers 4, which was complete and utter garbage, or is it going to be one of the Transformers or Transformers: The Dark of the Moon, which I think were pretty good? Heads or tails, who knows what's going to happen. I will be there opening night. I can't not go to a Transformers movie. I kind of wish Shia LaBeouf would return, but it is what it is. So, the next week, we have Edgar Wright's return to the big screen with Baby Driver. A talented young getaway driver named Baby, played by Ansel Elgort, relies on the beat of his personal soundtrack to be the best in the game. When he meets the girl of his dreams, played by Lily James, Baby sees a chance to ditch his criminal life and make a clean getaway. But after being coerced into working for a crime boss paid by Kevin Spacey, he must face the music when a doomed heist threatens his life, love, and freedom. Also coming out that same weekend right there, we got the 28th, which is actually a Wednesday, which Baby Driver releases on. But on the 30th, we will have Despicable Me 3, the continued adventures of Gru, Lucy, their 3 daughters, Margot, Edith, and Agnes, as well as the Minions. And we are also getting Amityville: The Awakening. Belle, played by Bella Thorne, her little sister, and her comatose twin brother move into a new house with their single mother, Joan, in order to save money to help pay for her brother's expensive health care. But when the strange phenomena begin to occur in the house, including the miraculous recovery of her brother, Belle begins to suspect her mother isn't telling her everything, and soon realizes they just moved into the infamous Amityville house. Look, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know much about this. The main reason that I don't know much about this is because I I'm not a big fan of the Amityville movies because they always have a little kid in them and they terrify me. Little kids scare me, so I haven't seen any of the other ones. But I hear they're good. I hear they're scary. So, shout out to all those that do go out and like this movie. Last but not least, in the month of June, we have The House, which stars your boy Will Ferrell. After Kate and Scott Johansson lose their daughter Alex's college fund, they become desperate to earn it back so she can pursue her dreams of attending a university. With the help of their neighbor Frank, they decide to start an illegal casino in the basement of their house. It looks like your average Will Ferrell film. It could be fun. It could be basic. Who knows? Again, this is another one that I'm probably going to wait till Redbox or something to see. But for those of you who do love Will Ferrell, definitely one you're going to go see. I think it is. It does speak for a lot. It is a rated R comedy, which definitely speaks that it could be a lot better. So, shout out to it. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's up there. Hopefully it's got Will Ferrell back. Will Ferrell's hit or miss for me. A lot of people out there love him, but me, it's just every now and then I like him more when he's featured rather than when he's the starring role, other than Step Brothers. But that's just me. All right, guys, we're gonna take another quick commercial break, and we'll be back with July.
Nerd Interference is your bi-weekly source for hot takes and analysis from all the biggest sports and events. Why every other week? It's simple. The coach and the Jersey Jackass BC spew out so much sports talk that they need to recharge. How do they recharge, you ask? By watching sports, playing sports, and eating a lot of chicken wings. Seriously, at least 3 pounds each. So, join your bearded Texas boys every other Saturday live on youtube.com/SCNS Live and follow on Twitter at NI Sportscast.
All right, July hits off with my most anticipated film of the summer, Spider-Man: Homecoming. A young Peter Parker Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, begins to navigate his newfound identity as the web-slinging superhero. Guys, I am so hyped and ready for Spider-Man: Homecoming. I think this is going to be a great movie. I think this is going to be the best incarnation of Spider-Man, and that is saying a lot because I am a huge fan of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films. I thought they were incredible. I thought the Spider-Man 3 notwithstanding, but Spider-Man 2 is still one of the best superhero movies ever made. And one of these days I am going to go through a list and really rank all the superhero films, but we'll have to, until I get to that, it's going to take some time to work on that. But definitely looking forward to this. Michael Keaton as the Vulture is some of the greatest casting I've ever seen. I cannot wait to see him play the bad guy. I love seeing him in the bad guy in RoboCop. I know a lot of people were not a fan of that one, but I definitely was. And I think this is going to be just as incredible. And to see him in the Marvel Universe is awesome. You got Tony Stark and Iron Man running through there. This one's going to be absolutely insane. I know this is also Rob's most anticipated film, so shout out there. But definitely exciting. On July 14th, apparently, is Bad Dads, which is a spinoff of the 2016 comedy Bad Moms. Not much is known about it. I don't honestly even know who's in it. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. Yeah, I don't even see a cast here for it. So I don't even know if that's actually coming out. But it says it is on this website, so it is what it is. But the week also on July 14th, if Bad Dads even come out, is going to have a lot of stiff competition with my second most anticipated film of the summer, and that's none other than When Apes Ride Horses, They Become Apes are horses! That's right, guys. Caesar and his apes are forced into a deadly conflict with an army of humans led by a ruthless colonel played by Woody Harrelson. After the apes suffer unimaginable losses, Caesar wrestles with his darker instincts and begins his own mythic quest to avenge his kind. As the journey finally brings them face to face, Caesar and the colonel are pitted against each other in an epic battle that will determine the fate of both their species and the future of the planet. These movies have been some of the best remake or prequels or whatever films that have come out. Andy Serkis, I don't know how many times I can say this, deserves a damn Oscar. He is absolutely incredible as Caesar. I don't care if it's motion capture, CGI. He needs to be nominated. I'm just saying. I guarantee he's going to be nominated for a Jeebus Award. I know I'm going to walk out of this as absolutely loving him, so he'll definitely be nominated there. The week after that, we have the return of Christopher Nolan to film. Dunkirk opens as hundreds of thousands of British and Allied troops are surrounded by enemy forces. Trapped on the beach with their backs to the sea, they face an impossible situation as the enemy closes in. Again, the star of this film is definitely Christopher Nolan. Cannot wait to watch it. Gonna be another good one. I know a lot of people are really looking forward to this. I look forward to see what Christopher Nolan does with a true story. That's very interesting to see. Everything he's done has been from his mind, and this one's a little bit different. So, they're going to have a little bit of competition, if you can call it competition, because as well on July 21st, we have Girls Trip, when 4 lifelong friends, played by Regina Hall, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Tiffany Haddish, travel to New Orleans for their annual Essence Festival. Sisterhoods are rekindled, wild sides are rediscovered, and there's enough dancing, drinking, brawling, and romancing to make the Big Easy blush. I don't think I'm the target audience for this. I think chicks are. So this one's definitely not one that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, it's a movie. It's going to happen. Next to that is something that I know Coach Matt is looking forward to, and that is Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. This one also releases on July 21st. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was hoping I would because I really like Cara Delevingne. I think she's insanely hot. And Dane DeHaan is one of the best actors working today. So I want to be excited for this. But when I saw the trailer, I just get a Jupiter ascending vibe from it. So I just can't get myself excited for this film. But the premise is, in the 28th century, Valerian, played by Dane DeHaan, and Laureline, played by Cara Delevingne, are a team of special operatives charged with maintaining order throughout the human territories. Under assignment from the Minister of Defense, the two embark on a mission to the astonishing city of Alpha, an ever-expanding metropolis where species from all over the universe have converged over centuries to share knowledge, intelligence, and culture with each other. There's a mystery at the center of Alpha, a dark force which threatens the peaceful existence of the City of 1,000 Planets, and Valerian and Laureline must race to identify the marauding menace and safeguard not just Alpha, but the future of the universe. Now, if you just read that synopsis there, it sounds awesome. Had I not seen the trailer, I'd be over the moon, excited, ready for it. But the trailer just screamed Jupiter ascending, so I cannot bring myself to get hyped for this movie. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully Matt sees something in it, and Matt is right, and it is good. I'll be there on July 21st that night. I'll be there opening night to check it out, and I will have a review. You know what? I'm even gonna try and get Matt on for Jackass Reviews that episode, because I know he's really excited for this one. And then ending up the last week of July, we have Atomic Blonde, the crown jewel of Her Majesty's Secret Intelligence Service. Nope, not James Bond. It is a female agent named Lorraine Broughton, played by Charlize Theron, is equal parts spycraft, sensuality, and savagery, willing to deploy any of her skills to stay alive on her impossible mission. Set alone into Berlin to deliver a priceless dossier out of the destabilized city. She partners with embedded station chief David Percival, played by James McAvery, to navigate her way through the deadliest game of spies. This looks pretty cool. It looks like a female John Wick. It looks pretty exciting. Looks like some great action. Plus, you got Charlize Theron making out with Sofia Boutella. So that's always a win. I think that one's unfortunately not going to win the weekend, though, because I think that weekend is going to go to an animated film, because that's what happens. When you're an animated movie, you win the weekends. And this one is one that I will say that the trailer had me chuckling. It made me laugh. I didn't want to laugh, but I laughed. But that doesn't make me think the movie's going to be good. It doesn't. And that movie is the Emoji Movie, where we're going to unlock the never-before-seen secret world inside of your smartphone. Hidden within the Messages apps is Textopolis. That's right, Textopolis. That's what we're going with. A bustling city where all your favorite emojis live, hoping to be selected by the phone's users. In this world, each emoji has its own facial expression, except for Jean, an exuberant emoji who was born without a filter and is bursting with multiple expressions. Determined to become normal like the other emojis, Jean enlists the help of his handy best friend, High Five, and the notorious codebreaker emoji, Jailbreak. Together they embark on an epic app adventure through the apps on the phone, each to its own wild and fun world, to find the code that will fix Jean. But when the greater danger threatens the phone, the fate of all the emojis depends on these three unlikely friends who must save their world before it's deleted forever. Yeah, that sounds terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm probably not going to see the Emoji Movie. I will, once again, this will be one that I catch on Redbox or later on, so. But, well, that is July, obviously most anticipated month of the summer for me, with Spider-Man and War of the Planet of the Apes. Definitely looking forward to that. I know you guys probably are too. Let me know. We're going to take one more quick commercial break, and we will wrap up our summer movie preview with August.
Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live. Make sure you check us out on youtube.com/SCNS Live. Every Thursday night, we got a live show for you guys. Please like the channel and subscribe to it for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more. We are powered by Cinelinks.com. And as always, keep on nerding.
All right, guys, we open up August with my birthday. That's right, August 4th, my birthday. And we have some really good movies coming out on my birthday. The first one I don't actually know anything about, called Blazing Samurai. Looks like an animated film with a cat, and a samurai hopes to make his dreams come true, but goes through trials to defeat enemies. That's all we know about it. The poster has a big, fat, Garfield-looking cat with a sumo diaper on. Yeah, that's... Okay. Next one up is Detroit. Detroit is something that as soon as I saw the trailer, I was really hyped and ready for. This one looks really freaking cool. Detroit will tell the story of the gripping story of one of the darkest moments during civil unrest that rocked Detroit in the summer of '67. The riots that broke out and all the cops and everyone that had to take place in it after. It stars Algie Smith, Anthony Mackie, Jacob Lattimore, and John Boyega. Directed by Catherine Bigelow. Now, Bigelow, you know, is an incredible director. She knows how to do war. She knows how to do drama. And I really think she's going to bring this one to life, and it's going to be a great, great film. Cannot wait to see John Boyega out here in Detroit. Also, on my birthday, we get the newest adaptation from Stephen King, The Dark Tower. The trailer was just dropped yesterday morning, and you know what? It looked pretty cool. I like it. It wasn't anything to make me like jump out of bed excited for, but it still looks pretty cool. I loved seeing Idris Elba versus Matthew McConaughey. I think that dynamic is going to be the best thing about it. The Dark Tower tells a story of gunslinger Roland Deshawn, who roams the Old West-like landscape in search of a Dark Tower, which is rumored to be the magical portal to other worlds. He must protect it from the Man in Black, played by Matthew McConaughey. So, it looks really cool. I'm excited for it. I know a lot of other people are excited for it. You can see the hotel from The Shining in there, hinting at that all of the Stephen King movies and books take place in the same universe. Definitely very exciting. Also on August 4th is Midnight Sun, based on the Japanese film. Midnight Sun centers on Katie, a 17-year-old sheltered since childhood and confined to her house during the day by rare disease that makes even the smallest amount of sunlight deadly. Fate intervenes when she meets Charlie, and they embark on a summer romance. Haven't seen anything about this. Don't know much to it. I don't even know who's in it. Scott Speer is the director. Don't know much about him either, but that is also going to be hitting theaters on August 4th. Next week out, we have Annabelle Creation. Several years after the tragic death of their little girl, a doll maker and his wife welcome a nun and several girls from a shuttered orphanage into their home, soon becoming the target of the doll maker's possessed creation, Annabelle. Just reading that, I don't even know if that makes it a prequel or a sequel to Annabelle. Now, I saw Annabelle, so there is a chance that I'll go see this one, even though I was not the biggest fan. Too scary. But I don't really... This will be right around when I start my horror movie marathon, so perhaps I'll go ahead and just go catch it in theaters. We'll have to wait and check that out. I don't know if you guys are excited for it, but we'll see. Also, the week after that, The Hitman's Bodyguard. The world's top protection agent, Ryan Reynolds, is called upon to guard the life of his mortal enemy, one of the most notorious hitmen, Samuel L. Jackson. The relentless bodyguard and manipulative assassin have been on opposite end of the bullet for years and are thrown together in a wildly outrageous 24 hours. During their raucous and hilarious adventure from England to the Hague, they encounter high-speed car chases, outlandish boat escapades, and a merciless Eastern European dictator played by Gary Oldman, who is out for blood. I didn't watch the trailer for this because everyone said it looks hilarious, and I'm excited for it. So I definitely will be seeing this opening night. It should be funny, should be exciting. The poster looks hilarious, so I'm all in. Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, and Gary Oldman, count me in, guys. Next up is the sequel to Logan, called Logan Lucky. I'm just kidding, it's not really a sequel. Trying to reverse a family curse, the brothers Jimmy, played by Channing Tatum, and Clyde Logan, played by Adam Driver, set out to execute an elaborate robbery during the legendary Coca-Cola 600 race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The film also stars Daniel Craig. Don't know much about it other than it's Channing Tatum, Kylo Ren, and James Bond. So you got my money. I'll be there. I don't know which one I'll see first. Will I see Logan Lucky first, or will I see The Hitman's Bodyguard? That's definitely a tough choice. The one I will not be seeing that weekend is The Nut Job 2, Nutty by Nature. Shirley Squirrel, voiced by Will Arnett, and the gang are back. We are once again in Oakton, where the evil mayor has decided to bulldoze Liberty Park and build a dangerous amusement park in its place. Surly and his ragtag group of animal friends band together to save their home, defeat the mayor, and take back the park. Guys, I didn't see The Nut Job 1, so I'm not seeing The Nut Job 2. Maybe you're excited for it, but not one that I'll be looking forward to. So, I guess that just about wraps up our summer movie preview. There are a couple other films that drop in August. Cadaver, Polaroid, and Villa Capri. I don't know much about them at all. So I guess after Lucky Logan, or Logan Lucky and the Hitman, the next thing we really have to look forward to is It, and that's not till September. So that's really going to be the end of our summer movie preview. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed all these movies. I hope maybe I added a little bit to what you want to go try and check out. Who knows? We're going to take our final commercial break, and I'll be back to announce the winner of Split, the digital download copy, as well as some box office predictions. We will be right back after this final commercial break.
The Jackass Nation podcast channel, with shows like It Is What It Is with the Jackass, Jackass Reviews, Go Home, Jackass 1, a Star Wars podcast, and many more. Check us out at jackassnation.podbean.com.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a great summer movie preview. I hope you're all excited for the summer movies as I am. It is time to get into a little bit of our box office predictions. I was once again way the F off because I went Fate of the Furious at number 1, Boss Baby at number 2, Beauty and the Beast at number 3, The Circle at number 4, and Born in China at number 5. And we had the Fate of the Furious coming at number 1, cracking $1 billion. One of the fastest movies to ever get there. It's absolutely insane that a Fast and Furious movie has reached $1 billion that quick. Mad respect. Such a fun movie. Dumb as hell, but so much fun. In second place, or in the number 2 spot, we had How to Be a Latin Lover. Yeah. And then we had Baja Bali 2, The Conclusion. That one came in third. And then we had Boss Baby at 4 and The Circle at 5. So that's something that happened. Movies that I had no idea were going to make money. They made some money in very few theaters, but they made some money. So, hey, shout out to you. Mad respect. But this weekend we have Guardians of the Galaxy being our only major movie to hit screens. I'm going to say Guardians is obviously going to come in first. It's tracking a little lower, so I think somewhere around 150 or something. I'm going to say that it's going to make 185. That is my guess. I'm thinking $185 million for opening weekend. I will be seeing it. Make sure to check out Jackass Reviews on Sunday or my written review on the jackassnation.wordpress.com. At number 2, I'm going to go The Fate of the Furious will be in there. Boss Baby sticking in at number 3. The Circle at number 4 still. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw How to Be a Latin Lover there at 5. Because, I don't know, we're just kind of throwing things at the wall now and trying to see if they're stick. Because these are some weird box offices. Real talk. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give away our copy of Split. Once again, I want to thank everybody out there who tweeted out, use the hashtag IiWiIJA, as well as the Facebook comments and whatnot. The winner is going to Dale Hoffman at Fat Hero Guy. Excited about the Wonder Woman and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but the Dark Tower is what I'm most excited for. Elba McConaughey could be brilliant. I agree with you, Dale. Go ahead, send me a DM on Twitter, and we will get you hooked up with that digital copy of Split. I want to thank you for joining the conversation. It is mad respect. You guys, if you want to join the conversation, just use the hashtag IiWiIJA. You know, guys, I love being able to sit here and talk to you guys, whether it's on It Is What It Is, or Jackass Reviews, or Go Home, or even Jackass 1, a Star Wars podcast. I love having conversations with you guys right here on the Podbean channel, on all my different podcasts, on the Jackass Nation. And being able to do that has been quite difficult, but I got to thank a lot of you guys for making it a little bit easier on me. And you know how you do that? You do that by working with Amazon, because Amazon has come to me, they've come to the Jackass Nation, and they said, hey, we want to help you out. We want to make sure to keep everything on your Podbean channel completely free of charge so that the Jackass Nation can check out all your different shows and not have to pay a single dime to hear your opinions on whatever it is you want to talk about. All you got to do is use this link. And so what this link is that you can find in all the description of every podcast I have, as well as on my Twitter, normally pinned to the top of the profile. Sometimes there's something else there, but I always tweet. I like to tweet it out on Tuesdays around the time I wake up, but it has the link that you click on and it takes you to Amazon. Now what this link does is it just takes you to Amazon. It doesn't take you to like my specific Amazon, it doesn't take you anything else. It just takes you to Amazon. Instead of typing in www.amazon.com, all you do is click this link, maybe even go and bookmark. Once you click the link, then hit that bookmark, and then every time you go to Amazon, use that link, and whenever you buy something, Amazon says, hey, this guy bought it from the Jackass Nation link, therefore, he is a listener of the Jackass Nation. So, let's give a little bit of money back to the podcast channel so that they can continue to provide all of the content free of charge. That's right. Amazon throws back to me just because you clicked on a link and bought from there. It doesn't make anything more expensive. It's still the exact same price as it would be. There's no upcharges or surcharges or hidden fees. It's just Amazon, and they're just saying, this guy's a listener of the Jackass Nation, and they like to use Amazon, so let's give back to the Jackass Nation. Let's make sure everyone continues to get all this content absolutely free of charge. So once again, make sure to click that link in the description of this video or on my Twitter. As well, do not forget to check out Channel Control, the brand new show from the mind of our SCNS Live and Nerd Interference producer, Rob Entropy. You can find it, go to youtube.com/ or just search Channel Control. We do not have an official name of the channel yet. It will be Channel Control as soon as we get enough followers. So go subscribe, rate, comment, do all that stuff. Become an evangelist for the show. We could really use your help. Definitely check it out. We talk all sorts of television. Rob brings on myself as well as Matt every now and then and different people here and there. Definitely something you guys are going to want to check out and see all the cool stuff happening on TV. As well, upcoming, don't forget SCNS Live is live tonight on youtube.com/SCNS Live at 8 o'clock. Do not miss out. Going to be a great show tonight. As well, tonight we are debuting one of the brand new shows that we've been working on. It is called What the Force, presented by Nerdvana at the Nerdvana Studios. It will be me, Zach Marchand, Coach Matt Malaros, and LA as we talk Star Wars. On May the 4th. We're doing a little 4-week run. Some of us are on each week, some of us are not on. But it's recording live, and it's going to be live on Facebook, on the Dweeb Factory Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Dweeb Factory, DWEEB FACTORY, Dweeb Factory. So come and check that out. You could also, if you want, come to Nerdvana and meet us yourselves. That's 5757 Main Street, Frisco, Texas, number 112. We will be live at 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, or today afternoon, Thursday, May the 4th. So that is definitely something that you guys are going to want to come and check out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are always talking Star Wars, always having a good time. And then, coming up this weekend, we will have Jackass 1, a Star Wars podcast. Will be hitting on May 6th, which will be Saturday, I believe. I'm going to try and drop it. And what is going to be on Jackass 1, a Star Wars podcast for Revenge of the Sixth is going to be the audio version of What the Force that comes out that we're going to do live on May the 4th. But I'm going to add in a little bit extra, for all of the Jackass Nation listeners to show you that I appreciate y'all that much more. That's what I do. That's what I've always done. And check that out. Jackass Reviews will be hitting on Sunday or Monday, a spoiler-filled review of Guardians of the Galaxy. As well as you can check my review, which is up on jackassnation.wordpress.com if you want a spoiler-free review. That will be up on Friday morning. So go check that out if you want to. Other shows coming out, I don't know what. I think that's about it. I think I've hit all the major ones. Time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail. I know this was a long episode, but I appreciate everybody for checking it out and checking out Zach Marchand and my awesome new logo that came out. That was so cool. Really love it. But y'all hear that go home music, you know I gotta get up out here. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook at RealJackassBC. That's RealJackassBC. It has been an honor to sit here and talk with you guys. Cannot wait until next week where we can do it again. But until then, it is what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to It Is What It Is with the Jackass. Follow BC on Twitter at RealJackassBC. Subscribe on Podbean.com to Jackass Nation. And subscribe to the Offshoots Network on iTunes. Views and opinions expressed by BC do not necessarily reflect those of the Offshoots or Podbean. We'll see you next time on It Is What It Is.